Hey everyone, Lensmanoz here and welcome back to Manufactio. Got a few things going on around the house at the moment, so recording with the kids will be done when we can. So at the moment, it's just not quite possible to get everyone in there all together to record. So I'll do the best I can to keep that series going. I don't want to stop, but in the interest of frying myself, in the interest of getting some Minecraft content out to you guys, I'm going to do this one instead. So, pack's been updated again. We are now at, I think it's 1.22, let me just double check. 1.22, yes. And in this update, bringing up the change logs, there's been an update to the thermodynamic servos, so there is no longer basic or hardened. There is now just reinforced. So if you do have basic and hardened in your world already, it's a free conversion to a reinforced. No questions asked. And the recipes have been adjusted accordingly. So now in wherever it is, in logistics, there's no smaller ones anymore, and there's also only basic filters, so any higher level filters are gone. It will be something that will you just have to put up with filters only having 3, but that's cool. So I've got a bunch of filters that are no longer familiar, which means that if I try and place them, they'll get thrown on the floor. So them's the breaks. Anywhere I've got filters currently, I hope they're still working. I believe they are, I just can't pick them back up again. Now, a bit foggy today. Dynamic surroundings is back on. I did forget to turn that off, so you will hear the noises in the background. And I think all the configurations back to normal apart from those bits and pieces. So you will hear sword effects and all sorts of things that you haven't been hearing for the last few episodes, but you know, such is life. Now, something I did between episodes was I set up the second chemical lab to make yellow cake, because I know I'm going to need yellow cake for, is it? Oh, no, it's for yellow science. Science. This guy here, high-tech science pack, needs yellow cake. It also needs solid fuel and low density structures. So solid fuel is in a chemical plant with diesel, and it gives us solid fuel. Okay, so I need to build that, and that'll be something I'll do probably between episodes. This other one, this low density structure, this is probably the best option for it. This is pretty expensive, 10 steel, 5 copper and 5 plastic. We currently have all that. You only get 1. This one is 20, I believe, titanium sheets. And you get 4, so it's something we're going to need to look into in the future. But for us to get to yellow, we're kind of out of luck at the moment. So I did unlocked this remote monitoring quest to get the screen controller, and what I'm looking for is some sort of way of turning things on and off with automation that isn't currently available. So something that has been, and I'm just checking the changelog again, something that Golrith was talking about was putting back in the, I think it's RF tools. There's an RF tools block that allows you to check an item for a particular, I guess, internal item present being inside. I'll stumble around it. There's a problem with the chemical lab, basically, that, and this guy's making creeper acid, which I've used all of. If one of these runs out, it won't allow you to put it back in until you remove the gunpowder and then place the biofuel back in. It's odd. I'm not sure why it does it. I've got this disabled at the moment due to with redstone. But if this runs out and this goes empty, then it won't allow anything back in and this will get back stuffed. So I'm not sure exactly how to fix that. But this is basically making creeper acid, which is turning uranium ore into yellow cake. So we got a bit for when we need it. So that's, yeah, that's nothing too over the top for what's going on here. This filter down here was broken, so I don't think I put wheat back in there. I think this one needs to be wheat so that we continue generating. Do I have wheat in here? Should have. Have you got wheat? No, wheat's obviously going back to the drawer system. Which is fine. We just need to make sure it's extractable. Do I have wheat in here? Nope. Going somewhere. Going somewhere. Anyway, whatever. I'll work her out where it's going. Looks like the brownstone texture has changed. I think Golrith did some work on some of the textures as well. So this episode, I'd like to continue what we were doing last time, which was oil-based, but I'd also like to unlock carbon fiber. To do that, I need a source of lava, because carbon fibers comes from diamonds, blaze powder, and lava in a chemical lab or loot bags, and you get 2. So diamonds, I've got a fair few diamonds. Blaze powder, you can either do this or we can use the blaze rod crushing, and we can use steel rods for that. So if I have to make up a setup to make steel rods, which would be more efficient, I will. Otherwise I'm gonna, I think I've got a rod tool, a press thing for, there it is. So otherwise I'll just do this and get myself some steel, and I'll just make up a bunch so we can get some blaze rods. It's going to cost us a bit of power, but if I grab, let's just say half a stack, and we do have our spare crusher here, so we could set up an automation that would make it into blaze powder. I'd probably need to put another pipe on here, so we do have some small issues here. Extracting out of here, this is now full. But I'm sure I can work something out. I don't know, we'll do something. But yeah, we can throw blaze rods in here and get blaze powder out. I mean, how much basalt is actually coming down this line? Shouldn't be any. That'll be alright. We'll get some blaze powder and we'll put it in there. I did spend a little bit of my materials, some of my science packs, unlocking those couple of things. I'll not have blaze powder. Have a blaze rod. Let's grab one of them. So, just, what do you back stuff with? Ugh. Gunpowder. Back in there. So we've got tons of diamonds in there. These are just tons and tons of diamonds. So I'd like to set up one of these guys. But I need lava, as I said before. But let's just quickly... Where'd that go? Did that go in? Or did I just lose that blaze rod? Nope. Not what I want. Just picking up off that belt over there. Whoops. Unfortunate. No, not in there, in there. Alright, so blaze powder went somewhere. Hopefully it... I don't know. I'll have to find some now. Oh look, we've got a friend. He's underneath that. Don't know how he got under there. Not sure. Oh, really? Let's just do this the right way. Come here. Unfortunate, but I am starting to get a little bit more lag in things, which is, as I said, a bit of a pain, but not much we can do about it. What I should probably do is get a chest and a pipe system here, maybe. I set this up to extract all the coal out of this chest so I can move it. We can now get rid of that. This chest can go. Come on. Good. So let's do that instead. Let's... Top is just slag. Okay, we've got a chest here. I don't know if that'll go in. Let's test it with the copper ingots. Maybe it will. There may still be stuff in there too. Could be backlogged. Yeah, not sure if that's going to make it in. I assume it will. I also don't want to fall in here, because that would be bad. Turn that off. Cool. Alright, we'll just let this run. Again, I don't know what the backlog is. We'll test this blaze. Powder goes to the right spot. Up. Perfect. Awesome. So it'll go into that chest over there. Oh, fingers crossed that does the right thing. Alright. Getting sidetracked with what I want to get done. Alright, let's get these rods. We'll throw them in the Hell Forge. And we got, you know, half a stack of steel gives us a stack of steel rods. I went through and fixed up this pipework because of the, you know, it was pretty derpy how I had it set up, so may as well fix all that up. Probably won't run that well at night. That's cool. Got a few. Alright, we have blaze. We have the ability to get diamonds. I just need the lava. And I also will show you what I have. Oh, standing in the wrong spot. Get rid of that. Those blaze rods. I'm taken and crushed, I hope. Fingers crossed. So I went and made up the items for some pump jacks because the processing of... Did I leave that running? Yeah, see, this is now run out. This is now backstuffed. The only way to get this to work again is to physically... so I can't put this in. I need to take the gunpowder out, put the biofuel in, and then the gunpowder, and it'll allow it to do it again. I'm not sure why, and I don't know the fix. So if you guys out there do know the fix, please let me know so I can fix it. All right. out here I built a pump jack, and I do need... Ouch. I do need to get zapped. I need all this stuff. So I did some scanning, went around all sorts of places, and I found in this one here, in this chunk, there was 14,500, almost 15,000 buckets of oil. So I hooked up a pump jack in this block, in this chunk I should say. He's only going to run during the day. I've got the two generators on here. It'll only run during the day, but at the moment things are backlogged. So a lot of my stuff only really runs during the day because of the multitude of solar panels, and I don't quite have enough generators. I'd like to do more, but I think it'd probably be more beneficial to go to nuclear at this point. What are you doing? You have gasoline. Thank you, sniper rifles or rifles. You have lubricant. You two are broken. This should be pumping lubricant, diesel. Gasoline should come around here. You have diesel. These are supposed to work like this. And because this can change however it feels like, let's try. Let's item duct. I think I have some. If I connect this somewhere else, will you pump it somewhere else? Not really? Ugh, such a... What the? Such a pain system, this. And it's something we're going to try and fix in this episode, I guess. We have the ability now to make... the pipes are broken, but you see the shells running through it. To make the immersive engineering oil processing. Apparently is more... what does the book say? The book says... Advanced oil processing. i.e. distillation tower, a much more efficient way to refine oil. Downside is you get a byproduct of thing. God, it's one of those days, people. The bitumen. You get that as a byproduct. So that's something we're going to need to investigate. I'm going to build this guy up here. I want to build the IE distillation tower. I'm tired. It's probably going to block some of our sniper rifles range though. There's a bummer. That's okay. Sort of sinking it down into the ground. I can't remember exactly. That was close. I don't remember exactly how many blocks it takes up. Get this done. All right. Distillation tower is 4 by 4. Okay. Pause. So that looks like it's pipe connection at the bottom here. So I might put that this side. Run it like this. So if we put pipe and then 2, I think, heavies. So heavy. That's 4x4, right? 2 heavies. And then there's, not there, pipes there. Oh, he moved. Really? Lie down, Skelly. And then the rest are steel scaffolding. Nice. Next level. More heavy. Scaffolding with a thing on it. Pipe and redstone. So, redstone. Pipe. Couple more heavy. Come on, change over. And then what was the rest? Some of the iron blocks, and then let's do this. Let's do 9 of them. That's there. And then 4 of these guys in the middle. Seems legit. Okay. Pipe, scaffolding, pipe. Oof. And looks like pipe and scaffold. Cool. Next layer looks like half slabs. Yeah, pipe. Okay, cool. It'll be that. It'll be pipe, and then it looks like this sort. I think. Yeah. That away. There's always going to be one, right? Bet you if I do this, it'll drop. Nope, I got it. I got it. Oh, that was your skill, wasn't it? Others would say it was something else. I'm guessing the next one is this, and then this, and this, and a bit of pipe. Am I correct? 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Why did you do that? Not what I asked you to do. No, got a pipe. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. And then and then 1, 2, 3, and then yep. Okay. It's fun. I mean, you know, you got to admit, it's building a big tower like this. Is part of the fun, right? Need to convert a couple more of these. So that was 2, right? This is 3. And then we're going up another level. And we're doing this again. Goodness. This will be a whole episode of me building one thing. Probably building it badly. Okay, so we're now at 1, 2, 3. That's the third one, and we need to go 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Okay, cool. Just these. Nice. That, hopefully, is the correct recipe. Where's my hammer? Please be correct. Oh, it is. Look at that. Alright. So, here is our oil processing now. What I should be able to do is that's in, this is out. Okay. So I should be able to do fluid duct. Okay, in here. Yeah. And this should be filling up with oil. Yes, very much so. It's just going to require power, which is, where's the connector for power? Is it here? No, that's fluid out. Power's there. That's unfortunate. That's not too bad. I will use cables though, and I don't have any on me. I will use the IE wires, just because the really, the leadstone ducts only allow 1000 RF a tick transfer, and a lot of machines need more than 1000. Again, unfortunate. I'm going to take them. What else can I get rid of here? I want to change that to wheat. Yep. And MV. Have some, well, connector, coil. All right. Fingers crossed. The rest of the items I have in my inventory should be enough to make another oil pump, or oil pump jack. So, pump jack itself, grab that guy. Pump jack is not too hard to make. From here, go to here. Nice. What I'm hoping I can do now actually is, it's going to be a little bit silly. I want to pull oil back out of that area. If I can, I'd like to disconnect this for a moment. I just don't want to lose anything. So it has diesel, lubricant, and gasoline exporting from here. And I don't really want to use all the pipes I've got. I'll get some more, but what I'm thinking of doing is actually just dropping that pipe and running it and plugging it straight into here. And I'm hoping that because of what these pipes do, that it won't need me to have filtered it. Let's grab some pipes, and looking at the time, I'm going to need to do some of the other stuff at a later date. Yeah, I need a better way of finding items that I've crafted. Need a much better way. Pipe? Nope. Pretty sure we craft it. So we'll head out here and grab some. Oh, look at all this grass. Soak up the pollution. These weren't broken last time I connected in, so I'm not sure why they're being a bit derpy. Like I played this morning. These ones are fine. Regular item ducts seem to be silly. See, item ducts are still a... they're still a thing. They haven't been cancelled. I don't know what's going on there. That one's fine. Go figure. Alright, so 40 pipes might be enough. We'll see what this does. I'm hoping that by me connecting this pipe up... Got to do something with these wires. Connecting the pipe up will allow me... to... Oh. Oh boy. Such a dirt. Will allow it to just flow, is what I'm trying to get at. Okay. I want to put this... I don't want this to connect. No, one back. One too far. It's okay. Back up here, and then along the floor. I don't have to get zapped, because I will die again. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need a pump, aren't I? Or will a normal fluid duct do it? We'll try it, right? We'll put a fluid duct. And I'll put the reinforced servo on it. And we'll ignore. And then we'll go pipe. Yeah. And then if I do this, what does it do? Nothing. Lubricant. Ugh. What about... This one has lubricant, alright? Lube. See, I don't know how people drag things in here. For me, things like that don't work. Like, I don't know. I was hoping that this would... You know what? Sacrifice that. Can I just connect this up? Let's check it. If it auto outputs, I'm gold. Oh, it is. It's auto outputting. Come here. I don't like things being floating around everywhere. Alright. So lubricant is pumping out. Diesel is going, and gasoline's sort of sitting. More diesel. Lubricant. Is it just because it's the first one out? Okay, diesel is going down. Awesome. What I'm hoping is that... You know what? Let's do this. It's a waste. I want it to drain all of this out. Because this building is going. I don't know if I can draw out of there. Yeah, see, there's hardly any oil in here. It's okay. So, we've got another... Geez, that's filling quick. Another solution here. What are you... Oh, you're instantly pumping back out because you are diesel. I am going to need to split that off to something else soon. Gasoline. Hopefully we can extract the stuff out of here. I'm going to play around with these pipes. If I have to, I'll just break what we've got. You look like you're done. Alright, cool. Ow. And next episode, we'll try and set up that frog. Actually, I don't think I can. I don't think I have the ability to set up the frogman processor yet. I don't have the research required. So I'll have to run the byproduct of this into something. For the moment, I'm going to drop it in this chest because obviously we're just dumping it on the ground, and that's not good for game responsiveness. We have this stuff we used in the frogman processor with steam and sand to make oil. We can pump that back into the system. But oil here. What I was going to say with the pump jack and the lava I was talking about earlier, I did find a chunk over here somewhere that has lava in it. There it is. While I was doing my sourcing of chunks. This one has 874 buckets of lava. So I'm going to set up another one of those pump jacks here to be able to pump out that lava, and we're going to use it to create blank. Going to use it to create carbon fiber. That's what it is. So I'll set that pump up in between, and we'll probably do our carbon fiber production. You know what? Out here is not bad. I've got pipes I can connect up to get the diamonds out. Yeah, we'll build it out here somewhere so we can pollute this area. I don't want to pollute too far away from these towers, from the filters, because that's what's clean in the area. But yeah, then I don't want to oversaturate an area. This will probably be going once I can extract this fluid somehow. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.